larger question is, at what point does a designer become a manager? At what point does it mean that once you actually increase in your seniority, do you stop doing X or do you start doing more of Y? Right. So I would like to address that by saying that at any level of seniority, there is no such thing that is something that you will not do or should do. Like there are days like this week itself where I was working on UI and building components and so on and so forth. And at the same time, I was also working on a roadmap planning for Greytip Software for 2024 as well. So there are multiple levels that I actually work on. So there is no something that you do, and this is something that you don't do. But there are a few recurring themes that follow as you grow in your seniority, as you work up your seniority ladder. And regardless of whether you're at a junior level as a designer or whether you are like 10 years experience, 15 years experience, or even more than that, the first is design POV, which is design point of view. This is something that is almost always lacking in many products when you take a look at them. For example, it's possible to take a look at any product that is like an old school ERP product. You can put a name on it, but I'm pretty sure all of us know at least a couple of those products that look like that. Greytip itself was one such product where you had features and modules piled on one on top of the other, and eventually it became a super complex module before design integration had actually come in. So design POV is where you impact a business through the lens of a designer.
Hi, I'm Anthony here. I have a question. So, you spoke about moments when people have like creative blocks, but I want to know in terms of general training, like you would at some point want that your team can function without you. So, in terms of general training for your team, is there anything specific that you do?
So in terms of general training, every designer has a certain cycle time or lead time, which is an output based on where they are stuck on, where they are working on, right? So this gives me a general marker on what a designer needs to work on improving and what a designer is actually very good at and where they can continue growing at that.